And welcome to EVB Live, everyone. I'm meteorologist Caribe Devine, where, yes, like Tram said, technically we are still in the winter season, but we actually hit a record high today out at Phoenix Sky Harbor. Let's go to the graphics, and I'll show you. So far today, we've reached 92 degrees, which beats the old record of 91, which was set back in 2007. So it is very early for us to be hitting the 90s. Technically, we don't, or typically, we don't hit the 90s until March 31st. The earliest, though, that it's ever happened is February 24th of 1904. So maybe we should consider ourselves lucky. And of course, since we've already hit the 90s, it probably has a lot of you thinking, well, when are we going to hit the 100s? And luckily, we're still a little bit away from that. Average first 100-degree temperature is May the 13th. So we've got a little bit of ways to go. Right now, it is 93. So obviously, that has updated. And that temperature I just showed you, we've gone above that. So 93 will be the new record high temperature. The dew point right now at 20 degrees. Relative humidity is at 7%, and the winds right now are calm. We could use a little bit of wind to cool us off because it is pretty warm out there. Out with Tukey, you're at 96. It is 91 in Glendale, 94 in Goodyear, 92 degrees in Buckeye. Out to the East Valley, it's pretty warm for you as well. 93 in Apache Junction, 92 right now in Fountain Hills, and Carefree, just about one of the only locations on the map still in the 80s. You're at 87 right now. So some areas actually closer to 100 really than anything else. Places like Gila Bend at 98, Yuma's at 95. They also had a record temperature today. 78 right now in Prescott. Flagstaff, you're at 66. The Grand Canyon feels pretty good right now at 70. And also 70 in Show Low. So tomorrow, we're actually expecting to break another record. The forecast right now is 94, and the record for tomorrow is 92. That was set in 2007. But if you don't like the 90s, we do have the 80s coming up here pretty soon over the weekend. As we head into St. Patrick's Day, we're going to see temperatures fall into the upper 80s. And then as we head into next week, we'll be in the mid-80s. So along with these warmer temperatures, of course, comes allergies. And I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but you can expect them to get much worse. And experts say you can blame global warming. Pollen counts are expected to skyrocket over the next 30 years. Researchers say pollen counts averaged above 8,000 in the year 2000, and by 2040, they're expected to surpass 21,000. According to a recent study, 2000 to 2009 was one of the hottest decades in more than 11,000 years. Tram, I'll send it over to you on the patio.
All right, what is... The mom was 19 when a blood clot forced the transplant of a liver, pancreas, stomach, and small and large intestines. Doctor planned to publish the details of this incredible case in a medical journal.
The family should be ready to return home next week, and just amazing.
It really is.
That mom is beautiful
for
too.
what she's been through. Yeah,
it's crazy.
So great. Haley?
All right, thanks, guys. You know, medical students...
Remember back in school that agonizing feeling of competing in a spelling bee and hoping to get the word right? Well, at a recent competition, not only was the little girl right, she had to correct the judges. As Eric Rosales shows us, she and everyone else involved learned a lesson. You can question authority.
In the game Scrabble, the object of the game is to create words out of letters. But what if you ended up getting the word Braille?
B-R-A-I-L-L-E.
That's the word 12-year-old Sierra Shoemaker had to spell in the Selma School District Spelling Bee last Friday. She spelled it correctly, but on the judges and Wordmaster's spelling sheet, it was spelled with only one L. And the judges said Sierra spelled it wrong.
I didn't want to say anything because, you know, the word master tells you got a word wrong. You don't really argue with him. So I was shocked. I was just kind of like, what? I looked around at the audience. Half of them were like looking at each other, murmuring.
Sierra graciously took home her second-place trophy. Soon after, her family got a call from Selma School District officials.
They said that they were going to petition the county and they could apologize to me over the phone. But
you're like, no way,
yeah,
man.
No.
I want to go.
Yeah.
She called me yesterday to let me know that I guess they petitioned and appealed the original answer, which I'm assuming was no, because then the appeal was no. And I took it pretty hard. I was pretty upset for Sierra, and Sierra had taken it pretty hard as well.
However, Selma Unified Superintendent and others realized it was an error. and they wouldn't take no for an answer.
Finally got some resolution and were given permission to submit 3 names rather than 2.
Volume. Volume. V-O-L-U-M-E. Volume. Correct.
So Sierra is in and is now busy learning her new words for the Fresno County Spelling Bee competition.
I'm ecstatic. I don't know. I'm just really excited.
So what did she learn from all this?
If you don't get it the first time, all you have to do is try harder the next.
Sierra says she wants to thank Selma Unified School District officials for going to bat for her, and if she gets this word again in the county spelling bee, you better believe she'll know how to spell it.
She sure will. Well, Sierra will compete with 2 classmates in the county spelling bee March 21st. A knack for spelling seems to run in the family. Sierra's mom also was a competitor in her county spelling bee. Haley?
A Valley teacher is